Hey guys, how's it going? So today, I've been thinking about a lot of stuff. And what's been standing out to me personally is how someone can start hating and just being a negative person in a way. Because the world could be coming down, and so to speak, that everything doesn't seem like it's going the way it's supposed to be going for you in life. But think about it. Is it really? Because it's pretty much about the mentality that you carry with yourself. It's either, look, something that could be cured with time, obviously, but you could be your own worst enemy. And honestly, that's what I think is the truth. Like, think about it. You could be down in the slums, people could be dragging you down, but as long as you carry the right mentality and the hey, look, enough's enough, I'm gonna do something about it mentality, then you could turn out to be being your own worst enemy in a way. Um, Guys, look, I know the world could be tough. A lot of people could be very rude. I'm not gonna hide from it. I'm a realistic person. But if you don't carry the right mentality, then nothing would be right for you. Like, it's not that some person out there controls everything. There's no one person that controls everything in this world. And you can make the best of any situation no matter what. And you can personally make the worst of every situation as well. It's just how you look at it. Because one individual cannot rule your whole entire life. Guys, you could be your own worst enemy. And you yourself can make any situation good. Take it for what it is, turn it around, make it something positive, and just move on. Because life is too short to just cling on to what happened yesterday, the day before, an hour ago. It's not worth it. It's not worth the stress. It's not worth giving your time and energy about. You could be doing so many other things. And I'm not gonna say that I'm perfect with this myself. I personally do struggle with it myself. But think about it. Like, there, there's certain things that just could be avoided, or that you don't like. I don't know how to say it, but it's not just one person, it's yourself. You could be your worst enemy, or you could be your own best friend. And there's many people that are content with just being by themselves and being good with that. And there's social people out there as well. So if you're one of those people that are content with how you are with yourself, then don't let anyone else's judgment, like, don't let them deter you from how you view yourself. It's just that don't like don't let people have this final say in what you can and cannot do in this world. Because if you wanted to, and you wanted to go, for example, if you wanted to go ahead and buy a nice vehicle, a lot of people would just go ahead and say, oh, look, I don't make enough to go ahead and get that car. While there are people out there that's like, look, I want that car, and I'm gonna get it. No matter what happens, I'm gonna work, and I'm gonna work, and I'm gonna work towards that goal of getting that vehicle. And it might not be today, and it might not be tomorrow. It might look like it's gonna be years from now, but at the end of the day, by the end of you working so hard to achieving what you want to achieve, you will get it. Like, happiness is something that just can't be money. You need to have some kind of, you need to do stuff in order to attain what you want. And I don't know, I'm horrible at words, I'm sorry, but I'm trying to think about how to say these things and also help you guys, like, not be sad and demotivated from what something actually is. Like, so you can't just want money, because people who do have money are still sad. And there's a lot of people that are out there that's like, oh no, I have to have money in order to be happy, but you don't really need money in order to be happy. It's just a mentality that you carry. As long as you're happy, think about all the good stuff that you have in your life. Think about all the good stuff you're living. I don't know. I'm saying a lot of random stuff right now because as it's coming to my mind, I don't have it written down anywhere, but it's just that I've seen a lot of negative people out there and how they're being sad and how there's just all this hostility out there, and how people are trying to put each other down. A passageway, the right passageway to achieve what you want to get. The end goal is there. You have the end goal in sight. You just need to pave a path in order to get there. And how to get there is just on you and how you view it as. Fridge just went off. Ruined the vibe. Alright, I'll be right back as soon as it's done cooling down. I'll carry on from there then. Alright, so the fridge is still going off, but I still wanted to continue. I turned on a couple more lights because I noticed that the lighting was really dim and I didn't want to restart for the 7th time the beginning of that video again. But where I left off was, like, it might be dragging you down right now, but at the end of the day, well, once you're done with it all, you're achieving what you want to achieve. You can be what you want to be after that. You wanted to specialize in psychology. You can go ahead and you got that piece of paper. You got those qualifications for that job that you wanted to do. Like, all that hard work is finally paying off, and now you could be in the workforce doing what you love to do. Don't, like, especially if you're gonna spend a lot of money on a certain thing, don't go after it because it's paying well. Don't do it because of that. Do what makes you happy. Because if you don't do what makes you happy and you're working towards it, you will never be fully committed to it. Because if you're doing what you love, then you won't work a single day in your whole entire life. You won't. Think about it. You're doing what you love. You will never ever. It's just a passion. It's just another day. It's like, hey, I'm just gonna go and work. I'm doing what I love to do. But if you accomplish a goal that you didn't want to begin with, and and it pays well, that's good. But you're working for the rest of your life doing something that you never wanted to do to begin with. You're not satisfied with what you're doing, guys. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you the most content so that you don't have to work a single day for the rest of your life and you're happy with what you're doing. If you're passionate about something, then go ahead and do it. Don't let society drag you down. Don't let anyone's judgment say otherwise. Just do what makes you happy. Don't look at how other people are going to view you as, because there are other people out there doing what you love, and you want to be that person that's doing what you love to do. But you're not doing what you love to do because you wanted the better paying job. And that personally to me does not make sense. Because I'd rather just do what I'm passionate about so that I don't have to work a single day for the rest of my life, rather than me going and doing something that I'm not passionate about at all and hating life every single day, dragging my feet, spending 4 years accomplishing something that I didn't want to begin with, and just spending time like that. I personally don't believe that. I personally wouldn't want that for myself. Why would you want that on yourself? So, be content with where you are, guys. Do what makes you happy. So that your mentality stays well. If you have an obstacle, think about how you can overcome it. Don't say, oh, look, if I went ahead, got that degree instead of this degree, I would have been able to make this much money and I could have been able to do this and that and the other. That's true. If your job isn't paying well, then those thoughts might come across your mind. In the future, when you want something extremely extravagantly expensive, but you could always work around it if you're content with what you're doing. You work so that you don't ever have to work in a single day for the rest of your life. Do stuff that makes you happy. Have goals, have mini goals, so that the major goal looks attainable. So that's how I view it. I hope I motivated someone, and that me going place to place during this rant wasn't too confusing. I'm sorry. Let's try to be positive. Let's try to make this a movement. Stay positive. Let's make a movement of stay positive. Let's do that. Let's just become more positive. Leave comments below on how you can stay positive. Just overall, let's see how we can help each other out and help other people get through harder portions of their lives. There are people that might have always been put down, and they just carry the mentality, oh no, I can't do this. No, let's help that one person that thinks like that, and let's bring them on their own 2 feet and show them how it's like to be positive, to be a better version of themselves. So, let's make this a movement, guys. Let's try to make this a good, positive, reinforcement for each other. Let's drive to make each other stay more positive. I hope I can, help motivate you guys to be more positive and more ambitious towards accomplishing your goals. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Smash that thumbs up button and subscribe, please. Thank you. Have a nice one. And remember to stay positive, guys.